Welcome, everybody. John Zager, johnzager.com. How is everyone? What is it? It's Friday. Friday afternoon, 1:15 where I'm at on the eastern slope. Pretty warm out there. It's supposed to be in the 80s today and for the next several days coming for a week or so. I think it actually almost gets close to 90 a few of those days. But so I wanted to talk about just briefly. I'm trying to keep these at 12 minutes. I don't know if I can do it. I've been getting better and better. But I did a podcast this morning that turned out it was an attempt at something I had never done before, and it turned out a little bit better than I expected. And so I was pretty happy about that. But I wanted to continue talking about the same thing. And if you would, maybe go back to my podcast this morning and listen to it. I put I'm on all the, I don't know how you put it, but you get a bigger audience as, I don't know, you don't offend as many people. And wherever you can think there's podcasts, there's me. I also put it on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, some of the other social media sites. I don't know. I spend time meticulously making sure it all goes somewhere. And what's really funny, you guys can all have a laugh at this, is that I go back a few days later and I look at, did anybody look at it? No. Like maybe 4 or 5 or 3. And then I look at the monitor, the thing that talks about whether you got any money or not, right? I've been doing this for, I don't know, a bunch of years, plural. And once you get enough people to subscribe and watch your videos, you get money. Yay, yeah. Okay, but you have to get $10 first before they start paying you. I've been doing this for years, you guys, years. And I'm at $6.05. I've never made it to $10 yet to get paid $10. Realistically, I've been doing this for 4 or 5 years. Here's the other interesting thing. You're supposed to have these phenomenal numbers with people, subscribing and watching, right? And I'm currently with subscribers at 6 after 4 or 5 years. Boring. Here's something really funny so that I don't feel so bad. Joe Rogan, who just got a job with Spotify, he's been with YouTube, but he's now going to Spotify because they offered him $100 million to do his podcast over there. Can you imagine how many people have subscribed and follow him and watch his what used to be YouTube videos? I have 6. I have 6 people. But I'm happy though. I'm happy. I can see behind the scenes there's a bunch of people that sneak on and watch. I mean, when you do these, you actually get privy to keeping an eye on who's out there and where they're from and what country they're from and things like that. And I can see a bunch a bunch of followers all over the world. Like I have some in New Zealand and Australia and down in the Mediterranean. For some reason, I got quite a few down there. Obviously, North America. Nothing in Canada. Thank God, Brian Boyd Tunnel's from there. So I don't ever notice anybody from Canada. Central America, I have people. South America, I have people. But what shows up is 6. You guys, I want that $10. I really want that $10 after 4 or 5 years. That can't be too ugly for me to want that, I guess. But anyway, I used to say send your, what did I say? I said send your penny, nickel, dimes, quarters to my PayPal account. johnzager@gmail.com. That's how you get in there. Everybody has a PayPal account. One beautiful, beautiful, beautiful person out of all those years sent me $25. This is a few years back. Nobody even sent me a penny or a nickel or a dime. I say that because it's funny. It's actually funny. Some of the content, not all the content, some of the content I do is very good, and it's all around neuroscience and self-healing, right? And wellness and getting well, and how do you do that? And the law of attraction, and how does that work? And there's a lot of stuff that's really, I spend a lot of time researching. My background, is I've been in clinical psychology. I've been doing clinical psychology since 1968. And the last 12 years has been doing research in neuroscience and working very diligently on programs to heal different physical things, both in myself and to assist with other people. So anyway, I don't know why I started talking about that. That wasn't what I had planned. But so I woke up this morning feeling really good and grateful and thankful that I woke up. And I felt really positive about, gosh darn, I'm the luckiest person on the planet. Taking my, I do a walking meditation in the morning, and I just thought during that time, gosh darn, there's so many people in the world. What are there, 8 billion people? I don't know, 8 billion? And a lot of those people, they have nothing. And I just felt so grateful that I was able to be physically able, mentally alert, and emotionally strong, that I could get up, enjoy my day, take my walk, do my meditation, and be grateful to my Creator that I was on the planet. And the rest of the day, it's, I don't know, 1:30 or 1:20 or something like that now. The rest of the morning's been running around doing various other things I have to get done. And throughout the morning, I kept thinking, gosh, if I had any money, and I have no money other than a few dollars here and there that I get for doing changing matter kind of work from time to time. But I got thinking, gosh, if I ever had any money, I would probably, And I spend my entire life now doing research into healing. But I would spend the rest of my life doing research into healing if I had any money. I mean, I live in this trailer. Thank you. I appreciate living in my trailer. I used to live in my truck for years, in the back of my truck. Wow. You don't even want to know that one. And if I ever get kicked out of where this trailer is, I'm back living in the back of my pickup truck. So I have some iced tea here, and it's nice and cold. So if I ever had any money, I would spend the rest of my life doing exactly what I do now, doing research in neuroscience, in an attempt to see if I can inspire anybody, help anybody, heal anybody, teach anybody, guide anybody, coach anybody, be available. That's what my whole life is about. So today, that's how I woke up. How lucky, I don't know if you want to call it luck, but how fortunate, how gifted I am. Here's the second part. I want to go fishing again. I used to, during my early years of retirement, and actually even before I retired, I used to travel around the world and fly fish everywhere. Caught most every fish there is out there on a fly rod. Used to love taking people. I've spent my winters down in the Texas Gulf on the salts, fly fishing down there. Boy, I love doing that. I've been down there a couple, 2-3 winters. I've been up to the Pacific Northwest, right on the ocean, where the rivers come in for huge salmon and steelhead. I've spent a few winters up doing that. I would like to go get lost someplace, maybe in the Caribbean somewhere, some little island, have a little Caribbean shack, my 9-weight, maybe, what do they call that? What do they call that? A classic, I think. This is a classic Airstream trailer. Technical poling skiff. I'd like to have one of those. An old technical poling skiff. I've caught big bones. I've caught 33, 34 pound permits. I've caught tarpon way over 100 on the channels when they migrate in. I've caught big shark. I've caught bulls. I've never weighed any of the bulls, but some of those humps were pretty big. I've caught a lot of those down in the Gulf. I love casting. So if I had any money, I would actually retire. Spend the rest of my life researching neuroscience more and how people can self-heal. And I would live on the salt somewhere and fly fish. Okay. God bless everybody. Take care of one another. I look forward to talking to y'all again real soon. Thanks. Bye.